It's been a long season, and the night is finally here. The GM Plus Smash League playoffs end tonight as we will crown a Season 3 champion. How do you think this is going to go, and what are we going to see?
I mean, with both of them so like equal in skill level and with all the experience playing against each other, I feel like it comes down to so much macro gameplay, right? They have the chance to, you know, pick the stages and get the matchup in there, but at the end of the day, it's just going to come down to composure, right? Who is more locked in, right? Who is maybe done some research, who has, you know, who is just locked in. I mean, both of the games or series we've seen so far from both of them were just very strong. So, you know, no matter who wins this, it's no testament to anybody's skill, especially in the entire tournament either.
And being someone who's been on these kinds of runs before, you know, do you think the advantage is on the side of Hype Gaming because he's had, you know, that back-to-back game, he didn't have that cooldown time, or do you think the fact that Bridge 4 had some rest, was able to get a good set earlier on, and is now ready to just bring his A game from sort of that neutral playing field?
Yeah, I think it could go either way, right? You could be, you know, hot and be ready to go into the next one, or from Bridge 4's perspective, right, he could have been studying during the last match. He could have been, you know, stretching his hands, wiping the sweat out of his pits and getting ready for the next set, you know. But we've seen Bridge 4 run through the lower bracket and win, and we've also seen Hype Gaming go through the winners bracket and win through the grand finals. So I think either situation, it's possible.
Yep. And this is in the GM Plus Smash League, our El Clasico. These two are almost always the two at the grand finals. They are the only champions of the GM Plus Smash League, the only winners of the Patriots Cup. And Bridge 4 leads the head-to-head, but the last time we saw these two at the end of the regular season, it went the way of Hype Gaming. This Battle of the Bay is going to be nothing short of a masterpiece. Cinema, if you will.
Absolutely. And here we go, starting off with characters I wasn't expecting off the bat. On Final Destination, nonetheless.
What a way to start things off.
Two characters with way too much super armor, I will say.
So it should even out.
True. So we have a balanced game of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate that so far, it seems the heat argument might be working out, as Hype Gaming looking very hot on the K rule, nearly getting the back air to just shut out this first stock, as we will see that Rage used for a fresh 40%. But now here comes the long haul. Can you fight your way back against this K rule? Good grab into the ground. Somehow that doesn't kill. This close to stage, this high percent. Now it's gonna come down to the read, just a second off, but the back air brings it home. As a great opening start for Hype Gaming.
Oh, yeah, the super armor. This is just unbelievable. And, you know, both of these characters have a lot of recovery available to them. So, you know, they can go deep, they can look for kills, they can switch up how they're going to get back to stage. You know, we'll see if Hype ends up trying to punish that low recovery with a back air, you know, we saw at the end of last match, or if he's going to go out far and try and stall him out.
Oh, and here, just a little greedy with your recovery. And Hype Gaming up 3 stocks to 1. Lots of rage to work with as he gets the grab chain. 3 in a row. Ain't able to confirm, as, you know, we're in Mash City at that point, but still just racking on the percent. This has been a perfect 67 so far.
Mentioned.
And he makes it 90. He makes it the game. Whoa. It's a 3 stock to open up El Clasico.
Wow.
Was not expecting that.
I was not either. I mean, a little speechless.
Danger.
Yeah. I mean, you wonder if maybe he's gonna bring out the Zelda here to just like get him back into the series, because You know, you don't want to start off 0-2. You know, if he goes down, another one has to bring in the Zelda for the game 3 if he's already down 2. So I'm curious what we'll see here.
And how comfortable are you on this Zelda DK matchup? I will say that's got to be a pretty tough one for the DK. Definitely happened before between these two throughout their series this season. Definitely a matchup they've played against each other plenty of times.
Yeah, the last time we saw the Zelda against Hype Gaming, right? It was against the K Rool, and he came out with a win. You know, and even further back earlier in the season, we didn't see the Zelda. So I don't know. We haven't seen tournament play with the Zelda v the DK, so we'll see if that's what we end up getting. The script is not in my hands, I promise.
And we're gonna see, is it going to be the DK that's defined this Hype Gaming roster all season long, or is it gonna be the undefeated Zelda continuing her reign? It's already just the start. These F Smashes have been doing so much work, just snagging, 15% here, 20% there, and already the reads are here, just roll after roll, working out for a moment. Little percentage
up air
back, but
yeah, I was scared for a second with the down B off the stage, but the up air does go through, and oh, the crit back air is so clean. Ooh, no shield.
gotta remember that. And I think that we're definitely seeing that awareness of the potential for the shield pop in how Bridge 4 is playing, as Side B taking advantage of that charge up time. Up B able to take advantage of the other charge up time as a little trade back, and if we see the DK get it back right here, right now, that might be, I mean, that just evens out the game.
Yeah, it was a good call out on the super punch.
I think I even spotted an emote right before that. I don't know if that was correct, but this is a great defense that Bridge 4 is playing here. You know, looking out. Oh, the giant punch doesn't connect there.
Just such great spacing and another great back air, as we might see a 3-stock answered with a 3-stock. 130% shut down in a moment by one big kick from the DK, but he still got 200%, 2 stocks to get through. And already that fight not going his way. Wait a second. Seeing some damage come back. Reflector used to slow things down, and not gonna see any clips so far. That's a
Punishes
good
the air dodge
extension.
Yeah.
It's ready for the bongos. DI as well. So far is aware that, any good contact will spell the end of this stock from the DK. As good contact the other way will do the same. One back air will finish the job, but that throw should do it.
Yeah, I bet PK's wishing he didn't pick Final D, because that up air would have killed on other stages, I think. Oh, and great call out.
That up B will kill as Zelda continues her undefeated reign, and we are dead even in the series.
Well, the ace is now out of the way for Bridge 4, so the DK is still on the table for Hype Gaming. So, I mean, I think he's probably happy to at least get that game out. He can continue with his DK matchup however he pleases. But who knows? Maybe he's gonna put the DK in his back pocket, pick something else.
Joker looked good earlier.
Certainly.
It's always there.
Yeah, I mean, so far in the playoffs, we've seen now the K Rool is up to 3-2. His DK is 3-1. The Joker's 1-1, and the Fox is 0-1. So, yep, the DK again.
I like the DK. Stick with your comfort. That's the Zelda. You know it's always going to be a difficult matchup. You still almost brought it back. So I think here up against the Sora, it's not looked the best during this playoff. Didn't look that great last time these guys were playing up against each other. So we'll have to see if it is the secret sauce that shuts down the DK. It's off to a good start, but we know how quickly the damage can come right on back.
Yeah, these are both really good.
My secret sauce is hot sauce.
Which brand, though?
Homemade.
Was that what was in your that can when you were drinking versus Uno 2? That secret
yeah.
sauce?
Yeah.
Not quite enough.
Top so secret. That's what I call it.
Oh,
No.
What?
where you going?
What just happened?
I think gravity turned on.
Yeah, gravity turned on a little bit too hard as just one stock thrown away. As Hype Gaming gifted this one, as it really was just going. It was all Sora so far.
Oh,
And now it's going to be, again, just a little too low, and we are dead even with just one stock down apiece. A very weird opening stock from both these players.
a very weird game so far and a very pivotal game 3.
Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly. This is the moment where you can put yourself to match point, put all the pressure on your opponent. So far, we're just back to a neutral that both players seem to have figured the matchup out and are just dancing around each other. No one's able to land decent contact. But that might be enough.
The counter's
Good counter
perfect.
to deny the bongos.
Yeah, you can see they're both not like playing nervous, but they're definitely being decisive about their entries. I think maybe that first stock shook them up a little bit, like oh shit, I need to pay a little bit more attention.
Definitely. I think those openers as well were both very intense in different ways. And now that you're into game 3, you're settling into the series, you're realizing what this is all about. And one thing I will say as well that I've started to notice from this DK is just a lot of side beats, really looking for that shield break. And it seems like Bridge 4 has gotten that read and has been spacing him very, very well.
Yeah, he's creating space with the the Faraga, the Blizzaga, and the Thundaga, and we saw a little bit of just dancing back and forth across the stage during this stock. And you kind of see the same here, again to charge up the Giant Punch, looking for an opening, and I thought maybe we'd see a cargo. Ooh, good dodge.
Tilt does a good amount of damage. Now, every good hit will kill from the DK. Can't say the same for the Sora, as no punish on the freeze. Up to 145. This is dangerous territory as well for the DK. Stays standing on this stage.
Oh,
But,
the kills.
The up tilt will
take
take
him
it.
off the top.
Yeah, it looks like the stage selection here from Hype Gaming definitely, going against him here.
At least in this moment. This is the most difficult moment in the match where you just need that one final kill. And there it comes. Super Punch goes right through the Faraga. And a little bit of a deficit that'll come right on back as 28% answered in a pair of back airs. Getting close to see who takes the lead in this series. It's looking like Bridge 4 has been on form, but that Super Punch brings this question right back into consideration. There's not going to be any spike coming through. There is going to be a stage spike attempted. Of course, it's still Sora. He can always make his way back if he isn't sent all the way off stage. But these punches just have not been landing. Feels like they've been punishing the DK more than bringing him success as the Thundaga takes it off the top. And Sora finds a win against Hype Gaming and takes the lead in the series. Match point for Bridge 4.
Wow. I mean, the DK coming up 0-2 in this series so far.
There's thousands of reps against the DK.
It's true. That really gets you in your head, I think, if you are Hype Gaming. This DK is supposed to be, you know, pretty much your guaranteed win. Maybe you lose one, but you're still in there, right? 13-2 on the regular season. This has been just such a dominant character for so long for Hype Gaming that now, I mean, are you rattled? Do you feel like you have to change it up here because there's a download on this DK?
He's thinking real hard.
Yeah, looking to God.
I mean, back against the wall here.
Could this be a repeat of Season 0?
Bridge 4 coming from losers bracket. We'll see.
And the warm-up allegations have been, I think, denied at this point.
Fox.
3, 2, 1, go!
It is the Fox, the new addition to the lineup that he says is feeling really, really good after the DK. It is this Fox. It's up against the Hero as well, which we haven't seen as much of. We're gonna have to see if maybe spending a little too much time in that mirror is gonna be problematic, as he does make his way back up, and it's unfortunately more percent going the wrong way for this Fox as he looks for the Gimp, and just like Sora, this Hero's got plenty of recovery options available. Now, percent coming back the other way. Seems this Fox is starting to figure out the matchup.
I do like this pick as Fox because Parker playing as Hero does like to actually sit and read all the options in the screen, and this is just a fast character to rush him down and, you know, force him to make a mistake or mess up his flow.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
exactly. You're thinking a little bit too much. Goodness, I was in melee brain, but you roll into the F smash, that'll kill in any smash. As this Fox, your tournament life is on the line. Patriot Cup winner in Hype Gaming, looking to try and snatch back the title he hasn't won since Season 1. This is Bridge 4 again. He's looking to defend that title up against Team 7, who waits in the grand final. And he can feel it getting so close, but that up smash, at the very least, bring this one back to 2 stocks apiece.
It's so tight. I don't even. It's such a back and forth seesaw affair these last 2 games. I don't know. I just don't know.
I mean, I think if you're the Fox here, you've just got to try and find a good grab that you can start to chain some percent off of. Looks like he's trying to start a bunch of his combos with the dash attack, but the shields have been on point.
Yeah, and he's really wary of that charged up fireball. I mean, you can see him kind of spamming Shine, and it bites him in the ass there.
You need it to shield, not the Shine. It's not going to protect you from big ol' F smashes. That fireball is going to be so much damage to kick things off. Now we might see a bit of a floatier Hero with the bounce on. Just looks a little uncomfortable. Finally, this Fox able to string together a couple combos.
Ooh, smash doesn't kill on Hollow Bastion. A little high ceilings.
Smash the other way. Not gonna finish the job. Kaboom! Had my heart booming for a second. That certainly would have killed if it connected. And Now, if you are Hype Gaming, you can't get too greedy. You can't just overfish, and a good walk-up smash will finish it. As this
What?
last moment,
Walked
it's
into
finished,
it.
it's set.
What?
Just one ability will send Bridge forward to the finals where he can defend his league title.